Spinal adjustments provided by Dr. Chad Rolfson. The Spinal Tuning Chiropractic Center is a Des Moines area low flat fee per month unlimited chiropractic care practice. When life happens, just adjust. Schedule today at spinaltuning.com. To the Gospel Road. Romans 13 is what we will look at today. But hopefully, again, having a good weekend. I've been doing a little TV watching today and some yard work, and it's a warm one. Going to be a warm one this week too, but hopefully you've got a lot of great things going on. You're able to spend some time with family and friends, socially distanced, of course. All right, Romans 13. Let every person be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and those that exist have been instituted by God. Therefore, whoever resists the authorities resists what God has appointed, and those who resist will incur judgment. For rulers are not a terror to good conduct, but to bad. Would you have no fear of the one who is an authority? Then do what is good, and you will receive his approval. For he is God's servant for your good. But if you do wrong, be afraid, for he does not bear the sword in vain. For he is the servant of God, an avenger who carries out God's wrath of the wrongdoer. Therefore, one must be in subjection, not only to avoid God's wrath, but also for the sake of conscience. For because of this, you pay your taxes, for the authorities are ministers of God, attending to this very thing. Pay to all what is owed to them, taxes to whom taxes are owed, revenue to whom revenue is owed, respect to whom respect is owed, honor to whom honor is owed. Owe no one anything except to love each other. From the one who loves another has fulfilled the law. For the commandment, you shall not commit adultery, you should not murder, you should not steal, you should not covet, and any other commandment are summed up in the word, you should love your neighbor as yourself. Love does no wrong to a neighbor, therefore love is the fulfilling of the law. Besides, this you know the time that the hour has come for you to wake from sleep. For salvation is nearer to us now than when we first believed. The night is far gone, the day is at hand. So then let us cast off the works of darkness and put on the armor of light. Let us walk properly as in the daytime, not in orgies and drunkenness, not in sexual immorality and sensuality, not in quarreling and jealousy, but put on the Lord Jesus Christ and make no provision for the flesh to gratify its desires. Romans 13, submission to authorities. Submission to those in charge. This is an interesting one because I have been hearing about this my entire life. And it is always interesting because it turns into a political nightmare. Because it's whoever's in charge. So if it's the person they want, they're fine. If it's the person they don't want, then they feel they do not need to submit to authority. It's the position. It's not the person. The person could be good, the person could be bad. But again, it's the position that you have that respect for. We have to pay our taxes. I mean, we have to do things. These are things you do to be a good person, a moral person, an ethical person. And I'll be honest, there's things that I have seen I wish I could forget. I was talking with a friend last week, and there's an old Toby Keith song that I played it as a current. I use that comment a lot with friends. They're like, huh? It means I played that song when it was current. Well, I played that as a current on, a country station that I worked at back in the 90s, and it says, I wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then. So basically, something that you've learned along the way, and all of a sudden it's this knowledge that you've gained, and it's knowledge you wish you never learned. It's knowledge you wish you never found. I have a lot of that going through my mind. It's hard because it really creates a lot of turmoil, questioning, trust issues. At least for me, these are things that it affects me with, because these are things that I honestly I want to forget them. I don't want to know about them. This is not the way you do something. It takes me back to what I had a program director tell me way back when, and this is when I was interning at a radio station. I wasn't working, so I was still in high school. And he says that every place you work, and this is not just radio, this is anywhere, and this is anyone you work for, but you're going to learn a good way of doing things, or you're going to learn the wrong way of doing things. Either way, you're going to learn. But again, a lot of times, depending on where you go, those memories, now you've gained that information. It really comes down to respect. It comes down to being respectful of each other, loving one another, loving your enemies, which I know we've talked about that before. Those that are treating you poorly. Owe to whom what is owed, respect to who is owed, and honor those who owe that honor. Respect and honor, giving that every day. Again, the golden rule, do unto others as you wish to be treated. If you want respect, you have to give respect. If you want to be honored, you need to give honor. How are you treating those around you when you are just going through life? How are you treating that stranger that you meet every day? This is not even just people that you know. It's people that you do not know that you just happen to run across as you live your life every day. Things to really think about, and really to set those priorities, or see how you're treating other people. Are you treating them well, or are you treating them poorly? Again, it's being that better person. It's becoming healthy, body, mind, and spirit. Being better today than yesterday. Being better tomorrow than today. Romans 13. Read that. What does it say to you? How does it speak to you? How does it help you to become that better person as you're trying to succeed and move on and make that step? That every day, always being better, always learning something, always growing. Thank you for listening to The Gospel Road. Have a great day. God bless. Spinal adjustments provided by Dr. Chad Rolfson. The Spinal Tuning Chiropractic Center is a Des Moines area low flat fee per month unlimited chiropractic care practice. When life happens, just adjust. Schedule today at spinaltuning.com.